You're excited as can be. You've just adopted a new puppy, but the little thing needs some training, maybe a lot of training. And here to help us with that is Nancy Gerhardt. She is from Furry Friends Rockin Rescue, and she has Thelma with her, who is an adorable little puppy. Good morning, and thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Give me a little background on Thelma. She's got a sister named Louise, so yeah, that's where the name comes from, right?
Thelma, I don't have much background. From what I understand, she's only been at the shop for about 3 days.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't even find it, they didn't know where they'd gotten her from, so I'm guessing the reservation.
Yep.
She has the looks of a shepherd mix,
Yeah.
but no guarantees there because I've had dogs that looked like shepherds that weren't. But she's, I'm guessing, about 3 months old. First time today on a leash and harness. So she's doing remarkably well.
So is she, you know, she's been whining since she's been here, but she, A, maybe misses her sister, and B,
Definitely
knows you have treats.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe
right.
the treats more than, I don't know.
There you go. Okay, so let's start at the beginning here. If you're going to train a puppy, what are some of the down? See, she's got that down. What are some of the first things that you would teach a puppy?
Well, at home, first off, I want to say that no matter what you're doing with your dog, if you're just petting them and you want them to be quiet, you're training them.
Sure.
Every time you are near that dog, you are training the dog. So
You're
it isn't
teaching it something.
Yes, exactly. Whether it's good or bad. If you respond to all the bad stuff and you respond to it every time, then they're going to learn that fast.
Right.
So from the time you get a dog, even if it's a 6-week-old puppy, you want to teach them to come to you. You want to teach them to sit, which she's got her sit down good.
Yeah.
You want to teach them to not chew on you.
That's a big thing because
It
people will
is.
say, you know, I don't want a puppy because it's going to chew up my shoes or it's going to chew up our furniture.
Or my arms are going to be bloody.
Exactly.
Yes. Anytime their teeth touches your hands or your skin, you take yourself away out of the equation. No, you can't be near me. You can't do it. I don't beat on them. I don't grab their muzzle and hold it shut.
Right.
Because then it makes them afraid of you. Now, she's whining a lot because she misses her sister.
Absolutely.
Her first time away from her that I know of.
Right. Okay. Now, you had mentioned, too, that this may be the first time she's on a leash. And
It
I
is.
watched you walk in here, and I talked to you in the green room. She seems to really know what the leash is already about.
But she's figuring it out.
Yeah.
Yep. It took me about 5 minutes to get up the stairs.
Okay, but she did come up the
She
stairs.
did walk up them on her own.
Well, and I noticed even coming up here on the stage, there's a little step that she has to take. And, you know, she was a little distracted by the camera that you just saw moving around here. But she seems like, and again, I base this on nothing really, but she seems like she is very trainable.
Oh, you know, I honestly have not met a dog that wasn't trainable.
Okay.
They're all trainable. They're all smart. It's just whether we want to put the time in on them to work with them,
That's
to train
a big
them.
thing, isn't it?
That it is. Most people, if the dogs don't come knowing everything they want them to know and doing it their way, then they say, oh, that's a dumb dog. Well, it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Usually it's the owners.
Is there a time, Nancy, that it's too, we're down to a minute and we want to get to wolf stock too, but is there an age that's too young to try and train a dog?
These dogs are learning from the time they open their eyes. Actually, to begin with, it's the nose. They learn from their nose. They smell everything.
Well, she knows you got treats.
But as soon as they open their eyes, they're learning things. They're learning what the mother wants them to do, what the mother doesn't want them to do.
Exactly.
They're learning when they come to you at 6 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever. Then they're learning. They're like a little sponge. They absorb everything.
Yeah.
And that's the quickest time to learn. But they're going to still learn. I don't care how old they are. I've had 10, 12-year-old dogs that still learn new things.
So you can teach an old dog new tricks.
In the dog world, not
Yep.
always in the human world.
There you go.
But in the dog world.
All right, tell us about wolf stock. You got 30
Okay,
seconds.
wolf stock, as you've got the thing up, wolf stock is this Saturday from 2 to 8 p.m. at Buckstop Junction. They have so many things going on.
Yes.
I can't get my mind around it. Thank heavens I'm not setting it up. But they have food and craft vendors.
Sure.
They have live music. They have auctions or raffles. They have
Puppies.
they'll have probably, I'm guessing 40 to 50 puppies.
There you go.
They've got over, probably around 70 to 80 dogs total.
Yeah. So you'll go home with some food and a puppy. That's the key,
Or
right?
cat.
Or cats.
We have cats there too.
All right, Nancy, thank you so much for bringing in Thelma. What a cute dog. Find a home for her.
Oh,
And
I have the feeling she will be there with her sister Louise.
that sounds great. All right, thank you so much.